So we finished all of the Next Generation. I think it's better than DS9.
You're wrong, but it's okay.
Well, maybe we could, do a podcast or a YouTube channel or something where we talk about which Star Trek is better.
Don't we already have a YouTube channel? Hey everyone, it's Brent. We want to address that we haven't released a lot of videos this year. We tried out a few different editing styles, struggled with a little bit of creative burnout, and sometimes just didn't find the time to make new videos.
So now we're launching a Patreon.
We don't know what our video release schedule will look like in the future, but we really want to make a comeback. So let's just start by making videos again. And what better way to do that than starting a Path to Glory campaign? We're calling this campaign Amethyst Empires. We kept the opening narrative pretty simple. In Broken Realms Techless, it mentions the Lumineth striking back at the forces of Nagash, to show the peoples of Shyish that they can rebel and be freed from the grip of the great Necromancer. We came up with one such city, the Graveland Sprawl, who heard the call of Techless and cast down their undead overlords. Except they all died and destroyed the city during the rebellion. So now several warbands have come to claim what remains of the Graveland Sprawl and harness the suffocating death magic that corrupts its ruin. Those warbands are the Flesh Eater Courts, led by the gluttonous, vampiric zealot, Sathias Gutwretch. The Daughters of Khaine, led by the blood-frenzied reveler queen, Zotiana Spiteborn. And the Seraphon, led by the enigmatic Saurian war leader, Charizard.
Ya boy!
I can do it with your boy thing. I'm here too.
The new rules for Path to Glory set you up to play your own never-ending, ongoing campaign. But we wanted to try a more traditional approach, with a set number of games and a clear winner and ruler of the Graveland Sprawl. We've changed some of the rules a bit and might continue to do so as the campaign progresses. But starting out, none of our warbands have any glory points. We will, however, earn territories in the exploration step for free after each game. My starting Flesh Eater Court army is going to be led by the abhorrent Archregent, the Archbishop Zathias Gutwretch. He has the command trait Master of Magic. He has the artifact the Dermal Robe. And from the Lore of Madness, he has the spell Miasmal Shroud. I have 20 Crypt Ghouls, who I'm calling the Penitent Brethren, and I have 3 Crypt Horrors, who I'm calling the Sanctus Guard. All 3 of those units are put in a Vanguard battalion. And my Triumph is Bloodthirsty, which is important because I only have 560 points.
For my army, I am taking Daughters of Khaine, subfaction the Kraith. My general is a Hag Queen, aka the Reveler Queen, Zotiana Spiteborn. She is looking for people to join, subjects to join her empire of something like a intense party.
Rager.
Her Rager! There we go. She's spreading the word of Khaine, lots of blood, lots of drinking, and she is a party girl. It's her birthday month, and she's celebrating every single day. I have 3 units of Sisters of Slaughter, who are part of her sorority. And then I have a unit of Life Takers, and that is 600 point of Daughters of Khaine. My command trait and my item are the stuff that you have to take for the Kraith. And my Triumph for the whole campaign is Inspired, I believe, +1 to your wound roll for 1 phase. So the Kraith is here for a good time, not for a long time. They die pretty easy. And cheer for me. I'm going for 2. I won the Ember Vault. I'm going to win, what's this called?
Amethyst Empires.
I won the Ember Vault. I'm going to win Amethyst Empire. I'm going to win whatever we do next. My battalion is the Warlord Battalion, but I don't have enough to fill it up yet. But eventually I will.
It's in the vault.
Yeah, it's in my vault. I bet Brent is regretting taking a really bad Vanguard Battalion. You can get the item with Warlord. I don't know why we can take that.
Hey, my name is Shu, and I am playing the Seraphon. My army is part of Kotal's Claw, the coalesced version of Seraphon. My leader is Charizard. Hey, they all had Transformer names in the old edition, so don't get after me about it, alright? I have an Astrolith Bearer, a Saurus Sunblood, I have 5 Saurus Knights, and 20 Saurus Warriors. My Warlord, he's going to take the Eviscerating Blade, because he's part of Kotal's Claw, and his command trait is Dominant Predator. I also have a Warlord Battalion in the Vault, and that is Seraphon, 595 points.
And lastly, our game today, we're going to be playing Triumph and Treachery for our first Path to Glory game. We're going to be playing Convergence of Fate from the core book, but we're making one change. We're not going to be splitting up our armies into multiple contingents. We only have 600 point armies, so that would be that's a little excessive. So we're just going to ignore that rule for this first Triumph and Treachery game. we're back here.
We're back
with some Path to Glory. We're going to do a Path to Glory kickoff here with Triumph and Treachery. We've got Jack, we've got Shu, and we got me, Brent. Our armies are set up. I've got my Flesh Eater courts, the Hallowblind court, set up in this corner. And in this corner, Jack, we got
my Daughters of Khaine. Kraith is a sub-faction I'm playing. I got my High Priestess, Zotiana Spiteborn. She's a Hag Queen, and get all the Kraith accoutrement that comes with it. Got a unit of Heartrenders, 3 units of Sisters of Slaughter, because that is the Kraith sub-faction. It makes them really good. And I'm going to come take this objective and win and get some glory points.
Yeah, we're playing Convergence of Fate here, so all we have to do is control this objective, which is this, big, nice, depending on where you live, this is still a fairly expensive house, even though half of it's missing. It's arcane terrain as well, so we got to control that, be within 3 inches. And we've got Shu over here with his new Seraphon.
Yeah, these are my Pokemons. This is my General Charizard.
Excellent.
And I've got a Battle Standard Bearer, which is what is it? He has a job. And I've got some Knights and some Saurus. We're going to go over there and punch things.
Wonderful. So we're beginning our Path to Glory quest. Since this is Triumph and Treachery, we're all going to roll a dice here, and whoever rolls highest gets to pick who takes the first turn in this battle round.
3, 6, 3.
You were the 6. So
Jack's going to take the first
you
turn.
can give it to Jack. Okay, and then Jack's going to take his turn, and then Shu and I will dice off to find out who chooses who goes next, and then once the battle round's complete, we will move to the next one. And as we're going through the turns in, Triumph and Treachery, we'll fill you in on kind of how neutral players and enemy players work.
Daughters of Khaine, turn 1. So I will get 1 command point for my General Be Alive and 1 command point because I'm going first. So I have Blood Rights is my allegiance ability, and so for turn 1, I have Quickening Blood, I think it's called. I get to reroll 1 rolls of 1. I will first do a prayer. I have Catechism of Murder on my General. If it goes off on a 3-up, the unit, if they roll a 6 to hit, it counts as 2 hits, and she's going to do it on these Heartrenders here.
Don't roll 1.
Oh! Did not get it, though. She does have Witch Brew, and so it goes off currently on a 5-up, and if so they get to reroll wound rolls. So
okay, Bacardi Light.
Oh! So close. So nothing good happened.
Spilled a Bacardi.
Oops.
Okay, so...
Party foul.
And that's it for my hero phase. That's it. Movement phase, and we're going to come back after I'm done. This is how I ended up. Initially, I was going to... I'm glad Mark let me go first, because Brent left his archer.
General.
Yeah,
playing narrative here, no tactics, bro.
And so I was going to be like, ooh, if I can kill him before he summons, that would really help.
Summon what?
Summon a Vargulf, which is... That's pretty
There's no Vargulf here.
Yeah, there's no Vargulf.
And so, but if I would have got Witch Brew off or Catechism of Murder, I would have made that attempt. But since I didn't get any buffs off, I don't think I would have survived it, even though on a 4-up I could retreat after I attacked.
Mark him and back off.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I just decided to get a little closer to the objective and kind of stay back a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully these guys can kill each other and I can swoop in and win.
Great. Well,
plug your edit that
plug yours.
Yeah.
That's the end of the turn here. No shooting, no nothing, right?
Brent and Shu are going to roll off, so he gets to go next.
I feel like I influenced your dice.
No, it's fine. You get to choose. Is it me? Is it you?
It's you.
Okay, then it's me. Brent. Flesh Eater course. So the start of the hero phase, everybody's getting another command point because their general's alive. Now we got to talk about Triumph and Treachery. We have neutral players, we have enemy players, we have active players. I'm the active player, so I have to choose who is the enemy player, and they're basically the only one in that phase that can interact with me. Even if I use some sort of area of effect spell, it won't hurt any neutral parties. But Shu is going to be the enemy because the other part is I'm going to get a heroic action, but Shu, as the enemy player, is also going to get a heroic action. So, start of the hero phase. I've been an enemy player since 1976. My heroic action, it's overkill at this point, but whatever. I guess it's going to be heroic leadership since nobody else has got much to do. Hey, have another bonus command point. Yeah, something like that.
I'll do the same thing. Heroic leadership.
Great.
4-up. No.
Yeah, you don't get that. Okay. So this means that Shu's the only one that can try and unbind my spells, which is great because none of his heroes are within 30, right? So I'm going to start. I actually only have 2 spells I can do. First, I'm going to do Ferocious Hunger. It's going to be D3 extra attacks. Let's throw that on the Crypt Ghouls. Now I get +1 to cast for my magical artifact, the Robes of Skin. I forget what it's called. we're gonna learn that
It's
later.
gross.
So I got it on an 8, so I'm gonna give them plus D3 attacks till my next hero phase. For 3!
Oh, man!
Ghouls. They throw buckets of dice, which is very Warhammer. And I'll also, since they did so good, I guess I'll throw a Mystic Shield on them too. And that's gonna be a 9. I'm gonna keep that
Magically
as well.
delicious.
So they've got a +1 to save, +3 attacks, and that's gonna conclude the hero phase.
Awesome. Start of the movement phase. We're going to come back and see what he does.
It's the end of my movement phase. This is where I wound up. I've got the terrifying ghouls out in front. But we're going to spend a command point here. We're going to summon with the Aborn Archregent. We're going to summon this Vargulf. And now I got to figure out where I want to put him.
You got to figure out where you put your Discord moderator.
There's lots of... Jack has lots of models, which I'm kind of...
They're all scary.
And they're kind of right here, so I will at least, I gotta stay 9 away from these life takers?
Life takers.
Okay. The Vargulf, he'll pop up there. Why not?
All right, and that's the end of your movement phase.
Mm-hmm.
That's where he ended up. And
Thought a lot about this. We're going in the charge phase, and I am going to declare Jack the enemy.
Ooh.
I'm more than 9 away. Let's try and charge with the Vargulf. And because if these charge me, they're +1 damage, they're +1 rend. I kind of want to prevent that, even if I get 6-inch piled in by a bunch of Sisters of Slaughter. Let's see what happens. Vargulf. Okay, he's gonna fail.
No.
I still got 2 command points here, and let's do it. Let's go for the reroll. And not gonna get it.
Not gonna get it.
No charge. That's fine.
Sweet.
That's fine.
All right.
And that's going to conclude the turn, right? Because nobody yet, and I'm not contesting this objective yet. So we're going to move to Sarah.
Yeah.
I tell you, no.
They saw what you did, Brent. They saw what you did. So for my hero phase, I'm going to try to use the heroic extra command point ability on a 4-up.
And Jack is the
I do not.
Do not get it. I will try to get a command point on my general on a 4-up. I do get it. An extra command point that I will shortly lose. Go into movement. We're going to come back after she moves this stuff.
This is how my movement ended up. My knights moved up here, and they created a little screen, which is what mounted units do in Age of Sigmar 2.0. Thank you, Games Workshop, for making units of 10 cavalry not great in any army. So we have that to look forward to. These guys also moved up, and the heroes also crammed up here into the buildings, trying to get some cover like they're playing 40k.
There we go. And that is, I think that's it for turn 1. Nobody scored any points.
No. Command points go in the garbage.
Yeah, and some scary ghouls are coming my way. I do not want to get double turned. Let's go. Here we go. Robot dice,
Roll off.
Robot dice. I'm rusty. What is it called?
Robot dice roll off plus shoe.
Plus you.
Plus Warpstone.
3,
I got a
6,
6.
1.
A 1.
I'm going to choose myself to go first. And it's going to take these away. You guys are going to get 2 command points each. I'm just going to get 1. But it's going to be Flesh Eater Courts turn 1. All right, start of the hero phase. Everybody's getting a command point for their general still being alive. It's going to bring me up to 2. And I am choosing Jack to be the enemy this turn. Because I want to throw some spells at him, right? So let's... first let's do heroic action. I'm going to say right now it's the Vargulf. It's his finest hour. He's +1 to wound. He's +1 to save. And Jack, you get a heroic action.
I'm gonna use a heroic willpower where I can
Heroic
unbind.
willpower, yes.
Yes, I'm gonna try to. I want to be able to unbind some of these spells that he can do.
Very good. Well, let's start with casting some spells. Let's go with. What's the spell called? Because I've never used it before, so you're gonna have to bear with me. Because I've got Ferocious Hunger for the plus D3 attack. Since my spells were all until my next hero phase, those ones went away. But this one is... Let's go for Miasmal Shroud. I'm going to use that on the Life Takers. That's cast on a 5, but I'm getting +1 for my Dermal Robe. So I've got that on a 7, and I can also choose to re-roll, but I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep that one.
And what does the spell do?
So I'm going to roll 3 dice. For each 5-up, you take a mortal wound. If I get a double, you're -1 to hit. If I get a triple, you're -1 to hit and wound.
Ooh. Wow, you can have it.
Cool. Let's watch me roll nothing. Okay, so I got a double for -1 to hit and a mortal wound on a 5.
All right, I have a 6-up ward save.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, I take 1 damage. And I'm -1 to hit.
Yep. So I successfully cast a spell with the Abhorrent Archregent, so I do get Feed on Dark Hunger. Since the Vargulf is within 18, he gets to reroll hits until my next hero phase. But my next spell, Ferocious Hunger, I got to be able to see my target. Can't see the Vargulf, so let's try that somewhere over here. Let's cast on a 6. I'm getting +1 to this, and you can combine it. I'm going to go for my once per turn reroll for my command trait, Master of Magic. So that's actually worse, and I'm going to fail it instead.
There we go.
So
combine yourself.
There you go. I'm punished for my hubris, but that's the end of the hero phase.
That's Brent's army right now. We'll come back after movement.
This Vargulf moved up. Decided not to redeploy, but when these guys moved over, I am going to redeploy because I want to make their charge longer, or maybe even get outside of 12 and try to block off.
Yeah, try to be a better position.
3
inches.
Alrighty. So I'll move my 3.
So redeploy is a strategy that players can do whenever an enemy unit moves within 9 inches of them. It allows them to do just redeploy.
To back up.
Or get into a better formation, depending
on
what might be going on.
What is the what is the range of his attacks?
They're all 1, I think.
Okay.
Maybe he's got a 2. Let me check.
2-inch range on the claw attacks, plus bonuses if he's fighting a big unit, which he might be. Okay, recapping Brent's movement phase, the Vargulf is here. The Life Takers, right?
Yeah, Life Takers.
Have redeployed. The Discord moderators are here now, and the Redditors over there.
Yeah.
Brent, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Jack is the enemy in the charge phase. So I'm going to charge the Vargulf. What can he do? 7. He's going to make it in. So I'll take that.
Yep.
I'm not going to be close enough to get additional attacks from these Sisters of Slaughter. And really, no matter where I go, they could pile into me if they would so be inclined. So I guess I'll just write this one right up. Okay. It's time to attack with the... So Jack is going to be the enemy in the combat phase. Pretty obvious. I'm going to attack with the Vargulf, and I'm going to... what are you going to do? I'm going to not use all-out attack because I can Feeding Frenzy later. So he's just going to attack. Do you want an all-out defense? Okay, yeah, because I've got Rend 1 on my claws, Rend 2 on my fangs. All right, I'm going to make my attacks here. With my immense claws, these are hitting on 3s, and I get rerolls because of that Feed on Dark Magic.
Dice.
They all hit. These are wounding on 2s after his. It is his finest hour. And that's going to be 3 wounds at -1 rend.
All right, so I have a 6-up save, +1 because I have a shield, and then I ignore a rend of 1.
Cool.
So I have and this is 1 rend.
Yep.
So I have a 5-up save, and if I roll a 6, you take a mortal wound.
Nice.
That's 3, right?
Uh-huh.
So it's how much damage?
They're 2 each.
2 is that? Is
Hope you get ward saves.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
And so I have 6. Need 6s. That is a unit.
Okay. We're going to do a little bit of rules looking into. So I'm going to use Feeding Frenzy, my free Feeding Frenzy with the Vargulf. And normally, to pile in, you've got to be within 3 inches, unless you charged. So he will be able to, I guess they're probably closest, right? He will be able to pile in his 3 inches and now be within an inch to attack. So I will attack those Sisters of Slaughter.
Still re-rolling hits.
Let's go for that. With my claws, these are hitting on 3s. And I re-roll those. And I'm wounding on 2 still because it's my finest hour. So there's 2, -1 rend on there.
All right, so my 6 goes to a 5, back to a 6, and if I roll a 6 to wound, it is 6 for the save, you take mortal wound.
Cool.
All right, so how much damage?
2 each.
Okay. Ward saves, taking 4 guys.
And I'm going to try and do a bite here. That is also hitting on a 3 with a reroll. This is wounding on a 2 normally. And there's a -2 rend on that one for D3 damage.
I still get to see if I do mortal wounds to you on a 6. Nope. And D3 damage.
D3 damage. For 1.
And
Ward save.
Ward save, it goes through. So that's 5 guys total so far.
Vargulf chowing down. And now it's to Jack, because he can pile in with just about anything that he wants.
Okay, so I got 6 inches. I will do all-out attack on these guys here. These girls here. So they have a 6-inch piling. I do still have to have the coherency though, but because my bases are less than an inch, String them along.
We'll come in after piling.
Yes.
All right. Jack's got his army of dice.
So I'm hitting on 2s because all out attack.
Ooh.
Put these ones out of here. And then wounding on 4s.
Oh no.
There we go. Okay, no rend on this.
That still could be enough to kill me.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
And you said no rend on that.
No rend.
Okay. Well, I've only got 8 wounds and a 5+ save, so let's crank some saves here. Hey, that's really good. There's 4, so I'm still taking 5, but now I've got my Deathless Courtier's 6-up ward save because I'm a hero. So I'm going to take 3.
Oh, 3. Ooh, wow.
I'm down to 5 wounds left with
Nice.
another unit coming in.
Second unit of Sisters of Slaughter piling in. These are 3s and 4 because I didn't do all attack. So get these 1s and 2s out of here. Good roll.
Mm-hmm.
And then 4s to wound, no rend. So that's going to be 4.
I'm going to make it out alive, but maybe just barely. 5-up saves here. Ooh, making 2. And my
Nice.
6-up ward from Deathless Courtiers. Now I'm taking 2 more.
2 more.
Down to 3.
Okay, end of the combat phase. I am Kraith.
Yeah.
On a 5-up, they get to attack again.
Oh, let's see
Let me
it.
see one thing real quick, because since it's still my turn, at the end of the combat phase, I can heal D3. So I want to do that first, since I might get hit again. Okay, I'm healing 3, eating some guys, back up to 6 wounds. Now,
Because vampire.
because vampire. Yep. And now you get to roll for crit.
Big unit,
Ooh.
little unit. Nope. Alright.
That's good. Next.
Okay, and I'll Inspiring Presence for my last command.
So, Brent, in a return recap here, you captured the building within 3.
Yeah, the very nice party house. The ghouls are now ready to party.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be a frat house now.
Absolutely. It's going to be an absolute disaster. But now, Jack and Shu get to dice off and decide who gets to take the next turn. Here we go. Okay, now, between Jack and Shu, who gets to decide the course of the game here?
Robot dice roll off.
Oh, 1 to 1.
We're gonna roll off again.
5 to 1.
Shu, you want to go next, or you want Jack to go next?
I want Jack to go next.
Okay.
It's Jack's turn 2.
Alright, so I get a command point because my journal live. That gives me 1. My enemy is going to be Shu. So
Okay.
my heroic action, I'm going to try to get a command point on a 4-up.
Same.
Nope, I do
Samesies.
not.
I do.
Okay.
You carry that until the end of the turn.
So I'm going
Beautiful.
to try to witch brew the unit of 10.
Uh-huh.
So this is actually going up on a 4 now because the rights got better. So I obtained the rights to better witch brew. No, doesn't happen. Then I'm going to do Catechism of Murder on the unit of 6 as well. This on a 3, and I do get it. So if they get a 6 to hit, it counts as 2 hits.
Very cool.
And
Is that the hero phase?
yes, that is it. Here we go.
It's the moving phase, Jack. What's that?
My enemy is going to be Brent here.
Oh, is it because I'm in your business?
Yeah, and I am going to do some piling stuff. So there's going to be some retreating going on.
Very cool.
Okay.
We'll come back.
All right. Charging with because they can run charge. The Sisters of Slaughter because they're horn, I believe.
Wah, wah.
So I get to reroll charge rolls on 1 because it's turn 2.
Oh, very nice.
So
Much
it's
better.
8-inch charge, and so my goal is to keep him outside of 3, but in within a ½ inch.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm going to do that. And then with my extra move, I'm just going to kind of get these guys because I do have a 2-inch range.
Oh, cool.
And so
You can just start smacking some ghouls.
fight,
with those
but
whips.
can't be hurt back there.
Yeah. Because in Path to Glory, you know, this guy doesn't need to be in combat, but normally. But in Path to Glory, I'll take every attack I can get. So, very good. So the combat phase, Jack, I'm the enemy. What's going on?
I'm using Inspired by Carnage, which is the Kraith command ability. It gives me +1 to wound. I'm doing on the Sisters of Slaughter who are up here. That's my last command point. And then I'm going to pile in and attack with them, but everybody's is within 2 inches of somebody, so I'm not going to pile in.
Cool. I'm going to use an all-out defense on the Crypt Ghouls. Try and save them.
All right, so these are going to be 3s and 3s, no rend. So I'll fold right here. Ooh, there's a lot of 2s. Maybe I should have did all-out attack.
That was my my all-out defense. Made you roll 2s.
All right, and this is going to be 3s, so it is a little better.
Right. So you
usually
get the
4s.
+1 from that command ability.
Oh, that was one. Only helped me with 1. So we got 2, 4, 6, no rend.
6 no rend. Well, my 6-up is now boosted to a 5-up after this all-out defense. Hey, and that's actually going to save me quite a bit. I'm going to make 3, but I've also got a Deathless Courtiers here. 6-up ward. I'm going to fail all 3 of those. So that is going to, you know, and let me pick which ones are going to die here. The Crypt Ghouls have piled in. I've got 12 and the Crypt Gas, their champion. So they are hitting on 4s. But because I've got the Abhorrent Archregent right here, I'm re-rolling 1s to hit. They want to impress the king.
For the lady.
Maybe. I got 4 1s here. Let's re-roll those. And now 4 ups are my hits. So
Oh, the
take
dice.
it pretty good.
Dice.
And now I'm wounding on 4s. No bonus here, though. So I've got 6. No rend.
6, no rend. So my 6-up goes to a 5-up, and if I roll a 6, you take a mortal.
Cool.
And so we got 6 here. Yep.
Because they have blade fists,
1
right?
mortal. But I have 5 ladies dying.
I'm going to take my mortal wound here. I take a shield to the face and die.
Do you get your heart save there, Jack?
Oh, I do.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
Hey, 4 girls die.
cool. Put that one there.
Got my
Jack, you're piling in?
trick.
6-inch pylon after that tactical retreat.
Get everybody in here.
Okay, Jack's turn.
Piled in, and I'm hitting on 3s, but if I roll a 6, it counts as 2 hits because I got Catechism of Murder off. Okay. There. And that's 3.
Oh, there's a 2 in there.
Oh, thank you. And then wounding on 4s, no rend.
I'm going to be lucky to survive this.
Ooh. Okay. And so it's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
Yikes. I'm going to have to crank lots of 5-up saves here. So here we
go.
I've got 6 left.
You can do it, buddy.
5-up saves. Here we go.
We're all rooting for you, Vargulf.
You know, okay. So I need to make 1 6-up ward here. I need to make 1 6-up ward. I got 6 dice. Otherwise, I'm toast. Ooh, okay.
He makes 2.
2 wounds left. Ah!
Vargulf did it. Vargulf's gonna hit people now.
Yeah, I'm attacking.
Okay, yeah, you should.
Here are my... Well, actually, let me check. I might actually get extra attacks from my claws. Now, add 2 if I'm within 3 inches of 10 or more models. How many are there?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, so I get 2 more attacks with my claws. I'm up to 6 attacks. And I still have Feast on Dark Magic since it's until my next hero phase. So hitting on 3s with a reroll. Doesn't matter. Wounding on 3s now because it's not his finest hour. That is past. So there's 4 wounds, -1 rend.
All right, 6, and every 6 is a mortal wound back to you.
Oh,
You take a mortal.
you take that mortal wound on a 6-up. I ignore it. Nope, I got a wound left.
And
Ow.
then, so it's 6 damage.
Yeah, because 3 went through.
All right, and so 6 up. That's 6 guys gone. Okay.
And I'm gonna try and bite 1 more.
Chump.
Hitting on 3.
Yeah, you hit.
Wounded on a 2 naturally, which is cool. It makes it there's a -2 rend on that.
Yep. How much damage?
D3 4 1.
Oh, no.
Another one.
And 2.
Another one goes.
4, 5, and 6.
And now I'm gonna feeding frenzy my free feeding frenzy per turn. I'm gonna use that right away, and I'm just gonna do that on this unit right here, who definitely don't have.
Can you point to the unit so I know which
Oh
one?
yeah, that one, the one I'm fighting.
Oh, the one you're fighting.
Yep.
Okay.
So now I'm down to 4 attacks with the claws since there's not enough. Good thing I reroll because I need 3s to hit, and that was terrible. 3 hits, and wounding on 3. There's 2, -1 rend. 2 damage each.
Okay. All right, 1 girl left.
Nice, and let's see if I get her with the bite. It's hitting on a 3 with a reroll. Wounding on a 2. I'm gonna reroll that because it wasn't flat. And there's a -2 rend on that one.
All right,
So,
nope. All right.
and it's 3 damage.
3 damage.
Alright.
Okay.
Chow down on that
There's the
unit.
unit. So I will now.
Yeah, and the 1 wound Vargulf. Oh no!
Get out of town, Vargulf.
Oh my goodness.
Nerf summoning free unit.
Oh my goodness. I don't think I'll be playing turn 3.
So
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 girls. Get these dice.
We'll get some dice going.
All right, now going at you 3s. Not Catechism of Murder though. So get these misses out of here, and then 4s. 4.
I got 5 up saves, and I got a 6 up board, but I only have a wound left. So 3 6s right
3
here.
6s.
No, he's dead.
He gone.
Got it.
Oh!
And I do get a command point for my trait. So now I'm up to 1.
Very cool.
And I can Inspiring Presence them so they don't run.
Nice. You just kicked Nagash's dog. Recap Battle Shock.
Yeah, end of the turn. Wait, so you got another command
I
point.
got a
here.
command point for killing a unit, and then I'm going to Inspiring Presence them.
Cool.
Alright.
And I've lost 4 ghouls. There's no minus to my bravery though, so I'm normally bravery 10. So can't fail battle shock. Just gonna lose those 4 ghouls. And end of the
Ghouls
turn, I'm
versus ghouls.
still capturing the objective, but now it's gonna be Shu's turn
But
too.
it don't matter. Clear Crew is here. We forgot a thing.
On a 5-up, I get to fight again. Come on, Kraith.
Oh,
They do.
I might be taking that battle shock test.
Yeah, okay.
So,
Okay,
6
okay.
guys, 1.
He's got to get dice out. You're going to get it. You're going to get it. Yeah, bonus is still in play because the turn is still going.
So 3's the hit. Get these misses out of here. And 3's the wound because of my command ability I used.
Nice.
That
Good
did
roll.
help me. So we have 4, no rend.
4 no rend. I've still got my all-out defense, so I've got a 5 up save.
Ah.
Make 1. And I've got a 6 up ward from Desolate Courtiers. So 2 more ghouls going down. So that will actually affect my my battle shock. So I'm gonna
Bravery gonna
spend the command point here. Not gonna take that battle shock.
Sounds good.
Just threw my guy into the wall.
Command point for my turn. Command point for my hero because my general is still alive.
Yeah, me too.
I get command point as well.
And then I'm going to roll Heroic Leadership to see if I get another command
Oh, and
point.
who's the enemy?
I do. I'm going to pick Jack as my enemy for this, for your hero phase.
I'm going to, so he got his command point. I'm going to try to get one here. And since he chose me, I will also try to rally. I get a command point. I'm going to use that one I just got to rally these troops.
Very
All
cool.
right, I'm going to roll the dice for them then.
Yeah, and so I lost 5 guys. I need 6s. Not a 6.
No.
Nobody's coming back.
None of them are coming back.
Get back here! They say no.
Thoroughly deceased. But I do get an extra command point.
Do.
So I've got 3 to start my game off. I've got nothing to do in the hero phase, so I'm going to pick the Sacred Asterism, which is going to be... I know, I feel like I'm just now getting a turn. And we're going to do the +1 attack on my hero. I don't think it'll matter, but that's what we're doing.
Right. Now this is the way we like to play, right? You're just going to be +1 attack on that hero unless you say otherwise.
Actually,
correct?
no. I'm going to do +1 to run and charge.
Run
on
and
this
charge,
one,
okay,
actually.
there we go.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. The second asterism in the list, I don't have it in front of me. I just know what to do.
And stag.
Is it? Yeah, the stag. Sign of the stag. Sign of the. I need somebody to tell me what my zodiac is, so I can figure out which planets make me depressed. Okay, it's Earth. That's the planet. Okay, let's go to movement phase.
It's the end of the movement phase. I want to point out I went for a little redeploy here with the Archregent because I'm afraid since we're about to be rolling off for turns again, is Shu going to double turn me? I only made it away 2 inches, so that won't save me. Shu, what else did you do?
I moved up my general and the Astrolith Bearer here to take up the mid. Hopefully we can go through that gate for no penalty. And then these guys are running up here. We can roll some dice to see if it's locked. Be narrative.
Very cool.
And these guys have come up just to try to get around that wall and maybe sit on the objective and do some damage.
Nice. Well, that's going to bring us to the end of turn 2. Or battle round 2. Only 4 battle rounds in this game. So now we're back to Robot and Shu dice off.
Yeah.
Shoot. Yeah, you get that one. Here we go. Whoever rolls highest is choosing who goes first. And I got a 6.
Oh, double 6.
Shu got a 6. Ooh, this is good.
It's breaking ties.
It's breaking ties between us. What do we got here?
No.
Ooh, so that's me. Well, I'm definitely not gonna let.
You want to bring the fight to me?
Go next. Let me think about this. I did select myself. I'm going first here because I need to come counteract these Saurus Knights. So that means I'm going to get 1 command point, 2 for my general, and everybody else is going to get 2 command points for not going first in this battle round, and everybody else is going to get another one for their generals being alive. So start of the hero phase, Shu is my enemy because I want to throw spells at him. But first I got a heroic action, which this turn is going to be, I only got 2 command points here. Let's go for a heroic leadership on a 4+. Now I've got another command point here from the Abhorrent Archregent. Shu, what do you want to do?
It is my best day ever for my boss.
Oh, really? On him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's gonna get his
Now it's only gonna last my turn. You sure about
Oh, I see.
Yeah. You could go for an unbind. You could.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Okay. You do an unbind. Okay. So he's got heroic willpower on there. Let's start casting spells. Since I've got my Abhorrent Archregent is going to. I still can't remember the. Do you guys remember the name of my other spell? I can't do that. I'm going for Miasmal Shroud, and I'm going to remember the name of that spell in the future, hopefully. It's cast on a 5, and I've got a +1 on there, so I've got that on a 9. Shu, do you want to unbind that?
Where is it going to go?
Well, I'm going to use that on the
we're gonna try to
Source
unbind.
Knights. Yeah, I can.
No.
Ooh, okay, so I'm going to roll 3 dice. Each 5 up is a mortal wound. Doubles give me -1, or give you -1 to hit. Triples give you -1 to hit and wound. Okay, so no doubles, no triples, just 1 mortal wound. And you are within 12 of
Wholly
your-
within 12.
your
So
big.
on a 6, I will shrug that off. No.
Okay. I got one more spell. We're going to do Ferocious Hunger. We're going to put that on the Crypt Horrors because I need them to punch these guys in the face. And that is cast on an 8. Nobody can unbind me, so plus D3 attacks here. Just 1 extra attack on the Crypt Horrors. And that concludes the hero phase.
Going into the movement phase, we're going to come back after Brent moves. Mark is, Mark, his name's not Mark, it's actually Shu. Shu just redeployed. He rolled a 6, which is a super.
Nobody's ever rolled a 6 for
It's
redeploy.
the first time
What's
in the
happening?
history of Warhammer that
This is
somebody
the
rolled a
first time in
6
the history of Warhammer.
for
It's
redeploy.
happened.
So he's moving back.
Yeah, moving backwards.
End of the movement phase. This is how Brent ended up.
The Abhorrent Archregent, Zethias Gutwretch, he ran over here. Maybe he wants to charge because it's Path to Glory. But these guys are looking a little disappointed here.
Sorry, man.
But Shu is the enemy in the charge phase, so I gotta go ahead and try and make a charge. A 10. So let's see. I mean, I will make the charge. I want to try and.
Can you not charge me? Because I'm not your enemy?
Good question. Good point. Yeah, you're right. I can. You're right. Screwed that up. So just these guys are going to charge here.
Realizing that he could not charge me.
Yeah, you can only charge 1 player.
So we are.
And we moved the Archregent back to a different spot.
Because I want to get this the rerolls to hit from being within 18 of them.
Excellent.
Okay. I'm going to pile in. And I'm going to go for an attack here with the Crypt Horrors. Do you want to use an all-out defense? You want to use...
I do want to
anything?
use all. Well, can I use all defense from one hero and then
You can only receive
ability from
one
them?
command
Oh,
per,
per
phase.
phase. Yeah.
So maybe you want to go offensive later on. I will get a Feeding Frenzy too. So.
Yeah, we're gonna go all defense.
Fair enough. All right, so I'm going to get my dice for this attack.
Okay, Brent, let me have it.
Here we go. And I've got +1 attack from that Ferocious Hunger. I'm hitting on 4s, but re-rolling because to the king, the Archregent is wholly within 18.
Or the lady.
So I'm hitting on 4s normally. Let's re-roll these. Hey, that's a good roll though.
Great roll. About
Some
half.
more. I got 2 more. Okay. Now I'm wounding on 3s, and 6s for Warrior Elite do an extra point of damage, which is going to be a little different because you're coalesced. Let's see what we get. So I've got 3 6s. So these are 3 damage, and these are going to be 2 damage. No rend on any of these. Of course, you're going to subtract 1 from the damage for each of these, but let's see what we get.
Okay, so let's do the 3 damage ones first. There's 3 there,
Mhm.
right? And my saving throw is a 3 up because of the all-out defense.
Uh-huh.
So here we go. 3 ups.
Ooh, this small dice energy.
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
Like,
So that's 4 damage
hand you
so
some
far.
bigger dice.
And out of the other ones here, we got just
4
regular 4 ups or 3 ups.
Yep.
Then roll this one because it's funky.
Okay, and those 2 damage cut down to 1 damage, so there's 2 more. So total 6 damage. But you get ward saves.
I do.
This is where I
give
need
give me some man dice. Give me some machismo dice. Okay, here's 6. Here we go. Looking for 6s here. Ward saves. Oh, there they are. 3.
Oh my goodness.
We take 3 damage.
So it's going to kill a knight and wound another.
Okay, well, it's
Oh.
already killed this guy.
Because I did, that
And
mortal
it's
wound.
killed this guy. And it's
Right.
wounded this one.
Well, I only did 3, right? So 1, 2, 3.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go. And the
Nice. And Feeding
Math is
Frenzy, I'm going to do
hard.
it again.
Yep, feeding frenzy. Do it again.
Do it like.
These dinosaurs tasted so good, I want to eat them again. Ooh, maybe not. Well, I get rerolls from To the King. That's good.
Wow, really needed that.
Yeah. Ooh. Still okay.
Not bad.
Not bad. Okay, well, once again, wounding on 3s, 6s are an extra point of damage.
Ooh.
There we go. Okay, so I've got 2 regular ones and 3 6s.
Okay, let's do the 3 6s first. See if we can save these on a 3 up.
Oh, very good. Okay, so then against you, those are 2 damage each, so
2 damage
4.
Yep.
And then the other 2, which are now 1 damage because you're coalesced and you're scaly, 1 more. So that's 5 damage. And you got your ward?
Ward saves. Ward. Nothing.
Nothing. 5 more damage.
Woo.
Oh, there's a guy with a wound left.
There is a guy with a wound left.
They did. Wow.
They did great.
You rolled some bad saves.
Yeah, the saves. Save rolls were very, very poor.
We've done this before, and I've done 0 damage. So.
Well,
What happened?
this is a repeat of the first game. This is not bad. No. Okay, the Celestite War Spear hits on 4s, wounds on 3s. Normally 2 attacks, but he's the alpha. So got 1, wounds on 3s. Nothing. Now we got the Powerful Jaws. This is from the his own Jaws, I guess, hitting on 5s. 2 dice here because he's Cold's Claw. And wounding on 4 for those.
No rend on that? 5
Nope.
up. Ooh. I make it!
Think! Now, the Snapping Jaws on the actual beast itself, hitting on 3s.
Ooh, 1.
You need those little dice back.
Yep, I do. And then just 1.
Another 5 up save. I'm going to make that 2.
Ooh,
These
right.
guys, they prove themselves. Way to go.
Yay!
And that is going to be the end of the combat phase. Going on to Battle Shock.
Yeah. Do you want to use an Aspiring Presence, or do you want to try and take this this Battle Shock test?
So I lost 4.
Yeah.
No modifiers for me.
So I think you're Bravery 8.
Yeah, Bravery 8. Yeah. Why not? I'll live dangerously. No. I'll throw a point in.
There we go.
Cool. So no Battle Shock there. End of the turn.
You have more models here, so you score. Right?
Well, it's no scoring. It's at the end of turn 4. So I still control this. So
For now.
someone take it from me.
So now,
But now Shu and Jack can dice out. All right, who's choosing? Who goes next?
5 and 1. I will let Shu go. Right. Seraphon, turn 2.
Yeah.
What you got, Shu?
We are going to get a command point for my general being alive.
So Brent and I will also get command point.
That's right. I'm picking you as my enemy for this hero phase.
Okay.
So you get to do heroic action, but for my heroic action, we're going to do the best day ever, which is the
Finest hour on.
Finest hour, right on
general?
Charizard.
All right. I will try to get a command point, and I will also try to rally again. So on a 4-up, I get a command point on my general. I do. I'm going to use that, and I'm going to try to rally again. I can at least get a. Come on, Jack. You got to get a 6.
You got this.
I got it. No,
You
no
don't got
sixes.
it.
Okay. So I tried again, but didn't work. Now we're gonna go to your movement phase.
Movement phase. That's right.
We're gonna come back. This is how it's looking.
Before we go to the movement phase, I want to just finish off the hero phase with my Sacred Asterism, which is going to be the Great Drake, giving my general +1 to attack. All right, cool. Well, this is where I get to have an opportunity to fail some charges. I don't know. I think I want to get in combat with some Saurus, but we'll roll my general first. See.
So real quickly, we want to see. Yeah, the Saurus took the objective there.
Yeah, they
for
scooted
now.
up here.
And isn't this look cool? They went through the gate, bashed it open with his gigantic shield, and staring down a bunch of creepy guys over here.
And I retreated out of combat.
Good idea.
I retreated out of combat here. Yeah, just to be another speed bump.
Cool. Now, so who's the enemy in the charge phase then? Is that going to be me or?
Well, I have to charge an enemy, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so it's gonna be you, Brent.
All right. You want to roll this charge because the Saurus ran. They're stuck.
Yeah.
Right.
This guy's gonna try to
Big
charge.
dude.
Big boy.
Ooh.
7.
Yep.
So this is a 6-inch gauge. Oh boy. Oh baby.
I was like, are we doing this? Oh gosh.
And
true.
he's gonna hang out.
Fair
I mean,
enough.
I can get him stuck in, but why?
And he's adding 2 more points in the subjective. So
He is.
fair
It's
enough.
fine.
Narratively, we're making a grudge match here because our generals are finally clashing.
Yeah, we've been trying to do this for. We did this in our test game, and they managed to not fight. But this time they're gonna fight. I brought a tussle to you. So Charizard is a little bit of an edge case right now because I've stacked him with some buffs. It's his best day ever, which means he's got all. What is it? The
+1 to wound and +1 to save.
Plus
so you're
one
right.
to
You don't
yeah.
need the all-out defense later.
Yep. And then he's got +1 to wound from the from best day ever. He's got +1 to hit for having charged in Cole's Claw. So he's hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s. 6 is a special because he's got the artifact as well. So 6s to hit or mortal wounds. So right now he's at 6 attacks at base. We've got to get all these dice.
Dude, get some big boy dice. Big boy dice.
7. Okay.
Big boy dice.
I need another dice.
You have 6 attacks?
6, yeah, base.
Why do you need 7 dice for?
Oh, I thought he was +1 on the charge. No, maybe not. Okay. 6 attacks. 6 is special. Yes, thank you. 6 is a special here.
Great.
Oh,
So all the
36s.
6s are 2 mortal wounds. That's good. Good start. Good start.
Good start. Good start.
And it's in addition to other damage, so you get to roll all those to wound.
Yeah, and he's hitting on 2s.
So wounding on 2s, and 6s do a mortal wound in addition.
Wounding on 2s. And no more 6s this time.
Okay, so...
But, yeah, so we got 4 coming your way.
Okay, so we got 4 just wounds, and what's the rend on that? Oh, and by the way, I did all out defense. We talked
Rend
about
1,
this.
yes.
Okay, rend 1, so my 3-up save goes back to a 4-up. And I'm going to fail 3 of those, so right now I'm looking at 9 damage, because you're only 1 damage each on the clubs, correct? Okay, well, I only have 7 wounds, so...
Let's see what we got.
Yeah, I was like, can I make some 6s here?
I think you
For
can.
my ward?
You got this.
No, just
Just
7.
enough.
So you just run right in, and Charizard smacks down the Zethias Gutwretch, and that's the first general KO in Path to Glory.
There we go. Right into my Pokeball. I will see you at the gym.
So, Brent is piling away.
Yeah. Well, I'm piling in. Little technicality, since this is a closest enemy model, they're not the enemy this phase, so these guys are. So I'm going to just surround this guy in ghouls.
And you can leave combat.
Oh, yeah, I'm not complaining. You've done enough. You've done enough.
You've done enough.
Get out.
The ghouls have piled in, and I'm going to all-out attack. Since, I can't Fiend Frenzy anymore since I've got no hero. So let's give me that +1 to hitting on 3s. That's good. But no
good.
rerolls, 1s to hit because they are leaderless. They have no one to look up to.
They can hear him screaming from inside my Pokeball.
Let me out. Now, winning on 4s here.
Free him.
Okay, so the Saurus Sunblood Charizard already had a 3-up save, but then it goes up to a 2-up because of
I need some ground
Finest
dice.
Hour. I did 6 wounds.
No, 6.
Roll me some 1s.
Here we go. The R1 logo is bad. We don't want to see any of those.
The R1 logo
We
is
lose
good,
3 wounds.
but you are within range of your ward save.
All right, let's see if I can shake those off.
I am owed this. No 6.
Shake it off. No.
Yeah, take 3 damage.
He has
3
4,
damage.
He has 4 left. I think he's a 7-wound model.
Something like that.
Something like that.
I gotta eat him.
And you do not have a battle shot because you didn't do damage to them.
Correct.
And yeah, I think
So-
Shu definitely has the objective now.
End of the turn, absolutely. There are more Saurus within 3, and this, actually, he's got 2 heroes also within 3 who are adding 2 as well. So, gonna be tough to move Shu off of the objective. So, we will point out, there's in Path to Glory, there's other objectives you can be chasing as we go to Jack's turn 3. We're gonna see what he wants to do.
Jack, your hero phase.
Okay, Daughters of Khaine. I'm looking better now. I was a little boo-boo face earlier, but hold on, my God. So I get I'm going to choose Brent as my enemy, because I do not want Shu to heroic recovery general. I'm hoping Brent goes next and kills that guy.
He chose me as the enemy in the hero phase because I have no hero.
I get a command point. Shu gets a command point. I'm going
true.
to try to get a command point on a 4-up from her. I do not, but I will use the command point I just got to rally here. I got to get a 6 eventually. So it's 5.
Get up.
Hey, got a 6. I
Got
put
one
him,
back.
I put him away. And that's it for them. Oh, I got to do my witch brew and all that stuff. I'm going to do my prayer, Catechism of Murder, onto this unit of 6 here. I take a mortal wound as well.
Oh, no.
I have a 6-up ward save.
Corn answers the call.
Still take it. I'm going to Witch Brew, which this actually goes up on a 3 now.
Okay.
Oh, Witch Brewed here. So there we get to reroll wound rolls.
Nice. It's Jack's turn. He's going to go to the movement phase.
Yeah, and
Right.
I'm just...
But what's he doing? Remember, his quest is to have units in his own territory at the end of the game. So he's definitely decided Shu is going to be the victor of this Path to Glory battle, but Jack's quest is if he can have
I'll get to reroll it.
3 units in his own territory at the end of the game, he wins 10 glory points. So
That's a lot.
why not? That's going to be more than Shu gets for winning. So
Yeah.
go for it. Pretty good quest, but perfect, kind of attack and retreat.
Live to fight another
Live
day.
to fight another day. Exactly.
Robot dice and blue dice roll off.
So that's the end of the turn here. For the final turn, 4.
2 to 4 to 4.
And Shu and I. Dice enough. 2, 4.
2 to 4. Oh, okay.
So Shu, you could decide. So again, this is everybody's last turn here. End of the game. You could decide who goes first.
Let me think. Okay, I've elected to take the turn. I'm going to use my hero phase first, picking Jack as my opponent. So Jack, you get a command point for your general being alive and for the round.
You get 2 for the round. I get 2 for the round. Shu gets 1 for the round and 1 for his general.
That's right. Okay. And then we're going to go, because I got nothing to do in the hero phase, really. I'm going to go right into Boom Boom.
Oh, you can do, rally?
Oh, yeah.
And
We'll
five-
try to do that. Yeah, thank you for the reminder there. I got 4 rally dice I'm going to try to drop.
I think
Okay, I'm going to try to rally these guys. So I roll 4 dice, and if I get a 6...
big dice.
Okay, roll these big boy dice. Let's see if I get a 6 out there. No. That's
your
okay.
heroic action as well?
For the heroic action, we're going to do best ever on this guy. Why not? You could try that there.
I'm going to try to get a command point, and I'm going to try to rally these ladies up here this time. So, command point on 4 up. Nope. I'm going to use one of the command points I just got to rally. Come on, 6s. I got a 6. Woo. All right, so 1 more.
All right. I'm going to take back the best day ever. He's not doing that. He's going to try to heal. I forgot I can do that. I need more adult dice, please.
Adult dice.
I've got 3 wounds on me, thank you.
I'm trying to roll under your bravery.
Here we go, on 2 dice. I can, no.
You do not.
I do not. He's like, I like this
Look,
damage.
Can I actually get that finest hour?
I'm gonna get the finest hour back, please. Can we go back and go back?
Change my mind.
I'm
The
just gonna
internet
go back
trolls are too
twice.
scary.
Okay, so I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna position this guy to charge just outside of 3, and then I think I'm gonna ding dong these guys, and this guy's gonna move his full distance. Yeah, we'll come back after.
The Saurus have consolidated their position around the Deathly Frat House, and
Yeah, I'm actually.
Astrolith Bear, he wants a piece.
He doesn't want a piece. I'm just gonna leave him out.
All right.
Leave him out.
So Charizard is going to solo this?
He's got this. In the classic Shu and Brent style, he's got this.
Cool. Now, he didn't charge this turn, so he's not +1 to hit. He's not +1 to wound. Would you like to use either of your command abilities to make him either +1 to hit or +1 to wound?
I will use the command ability to make him +1 to wound.
+1 to wound, cool. So that's Scent of Weakness.
Scent of Weakness.
And what do we got? We got here, Charizard is now attacking the Crypt Ghouls.
That's right.
I'm going to have to all-out defense this, because I've really got not much else to use here. Do your worst.
All right, I'm going to try. So he's got 6 attacks normally. He's going up 1 because of the Sacred Asterism, which he did last time, but we forgot. And then, so 7 dice here on the club. 6 is a special to hit, wounding on or hitting on 3s, but 6 is a special.
Ooh, 2 specials.
2 specials.
Let's start with 4 mortal wounds.
Yep. And then wounding on 2 is because of Scent of Weakness.
Oh,
Good thing.
Nice.
So that's a total of 3 more.
3.
And there's
Yeah,
rend
more.
1 on that, right?
Correct.
So after my all-out defense, I've got a 6-up save. Fail all those. Those are all 1 damage each. So it's 7 damage total. Oh, and I don't have my ward save anymore because my hero's dead. So 1, 2. Let's see. Yeah, 3,
He does have 2
4.
fearsome jaw attacks. He gets to try to
That's
bite
true.
you in half.
Is that with the +1?
It's not with this. It's with a +1 to wound. So he's hitting on 4.
yeah,
Right,
but
you get an
+1
extra bite
Correct.
attack.
Yeah, with +1. Yeah. So he got 2 chomps.
Nom.
Nope. They
right.
both missed.
Yeah, I lost 7.
Ooh.
Okay, ghouls. This is. By the way, this is the Penitent Brethren. They can prove themselves by taking down this Sunblood. I've got 15 attacks here.
There we
and
go.
hitting on 4s. Should have gone for that all-out attack instead of the defense, but whatever. I'm wounding on 4s. Okay, I've done 4. This is enough to potentially
If
kill
I
the
roll
Sunblood.
If I roll pants,
Roll shoot.
3
Roll
up.
shoot.
So I
he
take
takes
a
one, and you can ward save.
A ward save of 6 up. Yeah.
Just one.
1 damage.
Down to 2.
Oh, nobody's counting up.
Oh. Yeah. Gotta use an inspiring presence here because I just lost 7 crypt ghouls. So that's all my command points.
Roll up.
But I'm still here.
Now it's going to be a roll off between Brent and I.
Robot dice. Roll off.
Woo!
6. 5 to
Ooh.
5. Oh my gosh.
You know, I'm gonna take the next turn here.
Awesome.
Okay.
What do you do?
Okay, we've looked at the turn, and it's just a sad turn of
It's
running
kind
away
of
but not running away.
closing
because
the game.
At least we're just going right to the movement phase. You know, I'm gonna move these 11.
Wait, like Shu and I each have a chance to rally depending on.
Oh,
who
that's
we
true.
pick.
Yeah, that is important. So I'm gonna give that to you. I'm gonna
Okay.
give that to you.
All
I'm
right.
going to try to get a CP on 4 up. Nope. And I'm going to try to rally the unit here who only has 6 because I believe they have 7. So I get to roll 4
You can
dice.
do it.
Get one more.
Nice. All the
One
all the
less-
people that he rallies are less opportunities to get casualties.
Okay, so now in the movement phase, I'm just running over here because I want a quest point where I'm going to end up in enemy territory. And the ghouls...
My territory's like an elbow shape here. Yes.
The ghouls are just retreating 6. Shu's not going to get another turn, so at least nobody's going to come try and wipe me out. But I just want to stop taking casualties and run away. You know, Jack could be really mean, but I think he's... And come and get me, but I think he's focused on his quest. I think that's fair.
That is true. Like,
Yeah. And
Focus on the
I'm not
left
going to
slide.
try and kill him in the last turn. He's got too many wounds left. So I'm
Yeah.
tapping out but not tapping out, earning a quest point. And then we go to Jack. And you're right. So it's important with hero phase who you choose because then that person...
yeah, because you can rally all those. Shu's going to be able to rally that, who I choose. And it's very interesting. This is what's going on in my head. So...
Well, I actually can't rally because I don't have any command points. So choose me.
Oh no.
So this is what my thought process is. 'Cause
What's
I'm
your thought process?
I'm like, ooh, I can go win. Because I'm like, well, I'm counting up. This guy's 2, this guy's 2. Because I can run and charge or run and pile in. So maybe if I spend my 6 command and do 12 and pile in, I might be able to fight with 2 things here. Wipe those all, you know, if I get all my prayers and stuff. But
Yeah.
then I would get less glory points. If
Because
I
you
did that.
left your quest.
Yeah, I left my. I'm gonna get because my quest was to get glory points.
Or to get
So-
your own units in your deployment zone at the end of the game.
Yes, in which they all are.
Unique opportunity here.
So, but I have a chance to get a major victory. But I would get less points. But it's bragging
Yeah.
rights.
But that's bragging rights.
That's a good question.
You want to go snag victory
do
from the
this.
jaws of defeat?
Yeah. But then I can roll like I've been rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The stars might eat your face.
Yeah, for sure. And
I
so-
think you should try it. I don't know.
I think it's cooler if I do it.
I think it's cooler if you do it.
I think it will be way cooler. But I've lost 2 units already. I'm thinking about the long term.
Yeah.
It's fair. Go for
If
the
you
quest.
take too many casualties, you might have to buy the unit back
Yeah,
Mordheim style.
exactly. Alright, so I will choose Brent as my opponent, so no rallies for those guys over there.
Nothing.
I will try to rally these guys here. That's going to be 3 dice. Boom, got another.
You've just been licking your wounds the whole game, man. Get back here. Get back here. Less casualties.
Get up.
Just make sure everything's in there.
Yeah.
We're good, and that is going to be the game. Congratulations, Shu.
All right.
Major victory.
Thank you.
Source
Fist bump.
taken the frat
Fist bump,
house.
there
Way to
we
go.
And we can do the, we'll do all the crunchy stuff, see how many
Post-game.
points we all get, and it's going to be fun.
We're doing some post game here, and first we got to earn our glory points. So everybody earns 5 glory points for taking part in the Path to Glory battle. Everybody gets another glory point if their general survives. So that's for Shu, that's for Jack, not for Sad Me. And then the winner, who with a major victory, gets 3 more glory points. So that's for Shu. So Shu has 9 glory points, Jack has 6, and I have 5 as we move into rolling for injuries and casualties.
Okay.
Now we are doing injuries and casualties. So in this case, Jack didn't lose any heroes or any large models, so he doesn't have to make any injury rolls, but he does have to make casualty rolls. So you would first pick a unit of Sisters of Slaughter, and however many models are... Oh yeah, that one. However many
that's
models are
missing,
missing from that unit, roll dice. On a 1, they take a casualty score of 1. So let's see what we get.
No one.
None! Okay. And for a glory point, you can re-roll one of the casualty rolls. So he can save that for future unit. Even though they all got wiped out, they were all fine. So
Yay.
let's move on to the next unit. With only minimal casualties here. Oh, next one.
Another unit I'm missing.
Another unit you're missing. Okay. All right. This is the Life Takers.
Oh.
Okay. So do you want to re-roll that, or do you want to take a casualty score of 1, which means in subsequent games you are down a model. You're down a Life Taker.
Do I have to decide now, or can I roll these?
Yes, you have to decide now.
Mother. I will.
Mother.
I will spend it.
Cool. All right. So you get 1 reroll per thing, so he doesn't get any more rerolls.
So I lose one of my points.
Yep. So you're down to 5 glory points, and hey, the Life Taker survives.
Life Taker.
The Life Taker took someone's life and is still alive. Okay.
All right. This unit.
Okay.
No injuries. They are back, and the last one, they've taken
3.
3. Okay. Oh! 1. Okay. So 1 unit of Sisters of Slaughter is missing a unit, so we're going to write down that they have a casualty score of 1.
1.
All right. All right, it's Shu, and I'm going to roll for my 4 casualties. I'm going to roll one at a time because I think that, like, if one of them is injured or whatever, it'd be cool to model him differently or whatever. So we're going to roll from right to left. Right guy?
Oh!
It's a 1. He's out.
Okay, do you
guy?
want to re-roll that? No, you can roll all of them before you decide.
Yeah, second guy's fine. Third guy's fine. Fourth guy's out.
Oh, so losing 2.
Mm.
Do you want to spend a glory point to re-roll one of those?
Uh,
You have 9 glory points, so you're doing all right.
I do.
Or if you want to, you could go for a recuperate roll later on to try and bring them back on a 4+. It costs a number of glory points. We can check how many glory points it'll cost you to try and bring back both of them.
I'll spend 1 glory point for the reroll.
Bring
I'm
that
gonna try to bring back the banner.
Okay.
That's a funky dice.
Okay,
He's fine.
He's fine.
All
Okay,
right.
so you're down 1 guy.
Yeah, what we'll do is it's because in my haste to paint this unit up for this battle, which is why they died so inconspicuously, I've neglected to build a musician, so they will be losing their musician for his poor career choice. Brent, are you ready?
I have to do a dreaded injury roll because my general was killed. So this is rolling a 2d6, and I can re-roll this for a glory point. But 2 to 3, I am just permanently super dead. So let's not get that. Let's not get that. Here, is this in camera? Is this in focus?
That's in frame, yes. Not in frame.
Oh yes!
What'd you get?
Well, I was gonna say if you get a 12.
That was cocked. I don't believe you.
If you get a 12, you get 2d6 renown points. So instead of dying, this is like an old Bordheim thing.
Yeah.
Instead of dying, you get a bunch of experience. Let's see what I get.
That's not
Instead, I get 3. Okay, that roll sucked. But still, he got 3 experience. He learned a lesson from being smacked in the face with a gigantic shield. That's good. I don't have to spend any glory points on that. But I did lose 13 ghouls.
I learned a little kung fu from that lizard.
And I rolled no ones. So
Alright.
my army is in tip-top shape
You gotta roll
despite
for your Vargolf. then.
Garbage.
Well, he's not real.
Okay, no, he's.
What Bargolf?
he
There's
does-
no Bargolf in this war.
You can't summon him again if you roll a 1. Yeah, you gotta
We
pick
wish.
something else.
All right, and that concludes injury and casualty rolls.
D6.
Yeah.
So now we are gaining our renown points. Everybody who survived the battle gets a renown point. So not my abhorrent archregent, all of Shu's models, and not the Life Takers or one of the units of Sisters of Slaughter. But we get to choose a unit to be favored warriors to gain D6 renown points. I'm going to choose my Crypt Horrors, the Sanctus Guard. They're going to get an extra 1, which is disappointing. So they've got 2 renown points. They level up once they hit 5. So let's see if Jack, who are going to be your favorite warriors?
I haven't need to name them, but the Sisters of the ones who had 10 models in it.
Right.
Fully
So
recovered Sisters.
they
of
survived.
And
Or were they the ones that survived the battle?
Yes.
Or- okay.
so the ones that are fully survived the battle and have 10, they're going to get extra 6.
So they are going to become veteran warriors, and they will be able to pick a veteran skill from a list. And then shoot.
Hot dang.
Who are your veterans?
My Astrolith bearer is gonna get the thing.
Right. So if he gets enough renown points, he actually gains a command trait despite not being the general. So
I'm gonna try to beef him up.
he's already got 1. He's got 4 more. He's up to 5. So for our Path to Glory campaign, since it's sort of a fixed campaign, and there's only so many games that we're playing, we're actually allowing ourselves to have 10 free glory points when we do the
exploration phase and managing our strongholds. So in this case, we just have 10 glory points to spend on whatever, but we're going to lose it at the end of this post-game phase. So starting with Jack, so if you've got 10 free glory points to spend on, we've kind of gone over this. What do you want to do?
I want to get the barracks so I can increase my unit cap because I'm only 2 away from my max. And I got my quest thing. I don't think we went over it. So
So completing quests. Yes. Jack completed his quest since he had 3 units in his own territory, so he got 10 glory points for that. So now you're up to 15 glory points.
So I spent 1.
Shu got a quest point because he had one of his units in my territory, and I did the same to him since we were both trying to go for artifacts, so we each earned a quest point. But now, you're adding 2 barracks. They're only 5 glory points each. So now you have a cap of 10.
Can I just add 1 barracks?
Yeah, but then, let's see, because then you'd have 5 glory points left. I want to see if there's anything else you could spend it on.
Can I get double up my priests?
To upgrade it is 10.
Oh,
so, to upgrade a sacred site. So, I'd say, just take the 2 barracks, for the 10. So now you're up to 10
units. And so then, with all my glory points, I will buy a Avatar of Khaine.
Mm-hmm.
I will buy a Slaughter Queen.
Mm-hmm.
And I will buy 10 more Sisters of Slaughter.
Cool. And you'll still have 3 glory points left over.
I'm keeping those in the bank.
Cha-ching.
Cha-ching indeed.
Okay. All right, Brent. You know what I want to do.
You know what you want to do. You want to roll a D66 and search for this territory. So roll 1 dice first as your first digit.
4. 40 funky.
3D.
43D.
46. That's a wellspring. You can pick 1 unit to benefit from this territory in each aftermath sequence. When making a recuperating roll for that unit you picked, it is treated as not having taken part in the battle. So you can bring guys back on a 2+ when you pay to recuperate them rather than a 4+.
I will keep that wellspring.
Great. So you got a wellspring.
Maybe I can heal back a drummer.
Bring back with the song of Phil Collins. And the last is, so you have 8 glory points because you spent 1 to re-roll. You want to add... Do you want to add an Old Blood on a Carnosaur or a Scar Veteran?
Old Blood.
Old Blood. That's going to cost you 7 glory points.
Wait, which one's the guy with the laser hand?
That's Old Blood.
No, I don't want it.
You don't want Scar Veteran. Okay, that's going to cost you 6 glory points. So that would leave you with 2 glory points left over. And a brand new fancy Scar Veteran on Carnosaur, if you'd like to do that.
Nice. Let's look at the totals real quick. I'm gonna spend those 2 points to try to bring my drummer back.
Yeah, his last 2 glory points, he's going for a recuperating roll, which normally is on a 4+. But because he's got that wellspring, it's on a 2+.
Yep.
And the drummer come back.
If I fail this, if I get a 1, I'm literally gonna destroy the miniature.
Wonderful. Okay,
he's back. He's back.
All right, so you're out of glory points. Jack's got some glory points.
I spent mine. I'm banking 3.
And now it's to me. I'm also going to roll into it. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. We're still filming. We got this.
I'm going to roll on my territory because I only have 3 units in my army. I'm well below the cap. So here's a 1 digit. What?
Do I not get to do that?
You either did that or add the barracks.
Oh.
Yeah. So I got a 3. So 36.
36.
A small settlement, which is what I already have, but you know what? That's what I tried for. Now I have 2 small settlements. I am settling in nicely in this new village, this new city, the Graveland Sprawl. It increases my reinforcement cap by 1. So, oops. But I've got 5 glory points to spend. Then I'm going to I'm going to buy a unit of Crypt Flayers. They're going to be called the Wings of Piety. And
I wonder if they're already painted.
They're already painted.
You're absolutely right. And that concludes our Path to Glory post-game.
Rum talk.
There we go. Yeah, we'll do a little rum talk.
All right. I need to get a Carnosaur model.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, it's rum talk.
Yes.
First time doing Path to Glory. We added some house rules. What do we think? What's going on?
Okay, well, this is not a first time Path to Glory.
Right.
First time Path to Glory
3.0.
Yeah.
We actually wanted to do this at the beginning of the year, like when we started getting back together, and then we're like, okay, we picked our armies, we rolled for stuff, then we're like, oh, 3.0's right over there. So it's like, why film this? And then all of a sudden we have a new edition, and we want people to watch this as long as possible.
Then we watched Star Trek: The Next Generation, all of it. Two things I've noticed are constant in Warhammer. One, people always set up whatever table it's sitting next to. That's exactly what happened today. 2, in Triumph and Treachery, the 2 people that are closest together always gun for each other. So I literally did nothing this whole game. I just moved miniatures forward, rolled some dice badly, and won. But
I mean, it's tradition.
It is tradition. We do not break.
First game we ever
tradition.
played together was Triumph and Treachery. That was when we met you.
Yeah.
We did a game. We did like a post-game roll. Do you guys have any thoughts about, are you interested in to see where this is going to go?
Oh, definitely.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, I had a blast. Not in the beginning when I was getting my butt kicked. I was really like,
with my free Vargul.
Golly. Yeah. And then, but I'm excited to see where it goes. It's excited to paint models. I'm like, ooh, I already have this painted, but I want to paint these.
Mm-hmm.
So let me choose that instead. And it's fun because you have to actually pick your territories in order to get things. So I wanted to get 3 priests, but I didn't have enough. I needed to get a territory to get more priests or get a territory to get more models. And I need to do both. And it's interesting because I am a very priest-heavy army.
The way that we're playing is however many points you have on your roster, that's what you're playing with. So there's always going to be, you're always going to want to add more units over anything else. And since we're not playing, this long drawn out campaign that play for years, that's why we wanted to add those 10 free glory points that you could spend on barracks for your stronghold territory, so we can engage with that mechanic a little bit and still have to plan our armies out where you got to take this game so you could have this in the next game, rather than everything that you want. So I think it's balancing out well.
Yep. So for the likes, I love the fact that it's definitely driving us to the narrative. I have this place, I want to name it. Brent should absolutely name his little settlements.
I named one, and now I have another. Now I have another one.
The
Settlement of Light.
The
other settlement of the night.
Yeah,
and
there you
have to, your units are unique. And now I need to, we're going to add little decals to my banner. So I know this is my veteran unit.
Yeah.
I want to name them now. I name my character because I'm more of the competitive player. I'm like, what's your fan fiction for your army?
I don't care. Yeah.
And now I'm like, I get to make my own, and you better listen to me.
We've lived it. Yeah, we've lived the experiences. Yeah.
It's like, she was like, this guy dies, I'm just going to break the model. And I'm like, that's so cool.
I would do it too. I've got 1,000 of those things.
If you add little details, this guy died, maybe he's injured now, and it's really cool. It's like people did this with Morheim, right?
Yeah, they do. Yeah. So it's a little more timey. One of the things I missed about the old Path to Glory is that it was a little more straightforward how to level up your army until you have something that's 2,000 points, which seemed to be the goal of the previous Path to Glory. This one's the goal of it is to have a campaign and a huge story for an army that you have a lot of investment in. Mm-hmm. And this campaign system goes a long time. And I think at the end of it all, it's still match play legal. The stuff you get during the Path of Glory is match play legal.
There's options that if you want to play your Path of Glory army against somebody playing match play, there's some rules that you take out. So that is sort of our idea here too. We're going to play this Path to Glory campaign, and our armies are going to wind up somewhere in the end of this campaign. We are going to have a winner, since we're doing this a little differently than the rules in the book suggest. But after that, we could totally just bust out one of these armies and be like, I'm going to remember all these, keep this Path to Glory sheet and play this against any random army we'd like to in the future. The other part too, we're fighting over the Graveland Sprawl, and that can save your hero from death if you control that at the end of the campaign. That's the prize. So that could be something you carry on into future games as well.
Yeah,
seeing as Shu won the game, so clearly he's the favorite to win now.
Yeah. Everybody's gonna gun for me. That's what's gonna happen.
We're watching Star Trek. He was learning how to play Sigmar.
Thanks to Brent for painting all this awesome terrain for us. And the MDF buildings are from War Games tournaments. Is that where they're from?
Don't remember. We're gonna include that.
Yeah, I'll put a link to it down below if you want to see it. Brent has dressed them up for sure, though, and did a great job. Good job.
Nice job on the crystals, Jack. Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Nice job on the crystals. Yeah, there you go. Good job on the crystals too. Jack painted the crystals. They're 3D printed. Nobody really cares.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.